Hey everyone, I hope everyone's well today. Welcome back. This is episode 2 of Mining the Verse. I'm aboard my mole. Oh, that's the bathroom. I think that's the bathroom. No, get off. Get stuck on things already. It's always the way, isn't it? When you first get up, you're just like, you don't want to get out of bed. But you got to get your butt out of bed. Hey. And if I open, yeah, the little bathroom, toilet, there's a little side storage area, and there is even a shower somewhere. I think you do that, yeah. Close that. There you go, there's a little shower. Cool, right? So, that's getting up in the morning, getting ready. Little mess hall. Ommy nommy noms. No, help if I took my hat off. So, yeah, I could go ahead and have a seat here. So, nice place to have some breakfast. I'm getting ready for the day. Ah, let's get to work. So, those work orders finished last night. So all I did is I dumped them into Levski's inventory. We'll go back and check once I've got some stuff in the hopper. So we are currently in deep space in Nyx. I'm not really sure where to check out just yet. I'm thinking having a little nose around some of the service stations, because they might be like, you know, go from a service station and outwards, if you get me. Use it as a marker and then just go away from it and see what you find in space. That's the plan anyway. There's a whole host of resources that I need. I have a list here somewhere. It's on my... Yeah, here we go. I'm not going to read all of them out right now, but there's about 2 dozen, or a dozen and a half, so something like that, of different materials that I have on the other screen here, and a couple of gems just to keep an eye out for. But the odds are I'm only going to find certain types of things in certain types of areas anyway. I could have a look if I go on the star map. It should tell me. No. Okay. It does tell you when it comes to planets usually, but I'm not sure if it will yet when it comes to, yeah, Nyx, because the Nyx planets are not even in game yet. But I should get things like ice and such, I believe. I need to get good quality, lots of stuff, so keeping an eye out for things like Agricium, Aphorite, Baridon, or Bexelite, standard stuff like copper, gold, iron even. And then there's Laranite, Lindinium. I'm hoping I might find some Lindinium maybe around here. I think that's a Nyx thing. Then there's Auratite, pressurized ice. I found Recite yesterday, a little bit, but it would be nice to find some more. Cevrilium I actually really need. That's going to be rare I think that's in Nix as well, I can't remember. And Sadrix, I'm not sure where that is. And then there's Stellaron, which I definitely need as well. And silicon, titanium, taurite. I found tungsten yesterday, at least some anyway. And benmeline gems. Those things are just stupid rare. I don't know where to find them, but if you guys do, just let me know. I have a list on my other screen anyway, so I can just keep an eye out for things. Okay, so there's the service station. Now let's take a bearing away. Right, and then straight away we have okay, what do we got? Ice. Oh, while I'm sat here, I might as well see what else. What was that down there? Taurite. That was on my list, wasn't it? 2 seconds, let me just have a look. Taurite was on my list and ice was on my list. So, let's definitely go have a little look-see, shall we? Can I switch to a mining? Yes, I can. Nice. So I can switch to a mining mode from here then. Slow down now. See, that'll save me some time. Switch into a mining mode from here. I can scan the qualities without even getting out of my chair and seeing if it's worth mining them at all. Save me some time. How far away does it work? Let's see. Come on. There we go. 661. Nice. So below 1 kilometer then. Just test that because that's 1 click away. Get closer. Inert, really? Taking the mic. Yeah, so 600 and 600. I'm not going to concern myself with that. The 9 clicks, what's that? That's the ice. Okay. And there's more taurite over there. Nice. Alright, let's approach the ice like that. Just so that I can keep the taurite in my sights as well, because I want to go get that next. Bit easier to do like that. And let's just go to a wide beam. Let's have a little look-see. Ice quality. Behave. 561. What do we got here? 561. I got a feeling they're going to be in the same quality cluster. Yeah, okay. So it's going to work like that then. Let's go straight for the Taurite. Well, at least this is saving me some time. So remember, you can just switch to your mining mode while you're in the pilot seat. You won't be able to mine anything, but you will be able to see the quality, which immensely saves you time. But you won't be able to see any of your flight information, so you just kind of have to be a little bit better at judging your speeds and looking at your dials down. Because you see that little display in the center console shows my velocity. Should be 785, I'll take that. And what's this? No. Okay, I'll take the 700. Get myself nice and close. It's not a lot, but it should be about 3 SCU maybe. Which is better than nothing. For sure. Right, let's pop this about there. So, I got my shields forward, ready for that. Oh, did I make sure to enable extra shielding? Yep, and I'll have a little bit extra cooling, just the 1 pip though. That should be fine. Okay, let's head on down to let that close. Open. Close. Let's keep the airlock. See, there should be a door there. But it does say that there's air there, so what the hell, right? I didn't miss getting my helmet off though. As soon as you get there, you go. There's the vacuum. As soon as it pulls you out. Right, so it should be that rock right in front of me. It's alright. Let's have a little pop at this one then. So. Laser, let's get you ready. Let's feel her out. Just ease it up. Unless it's going to be funny with me. Because it's got a really high instability. It should be easy according to that. Suspicious. No? Doesn't want to be nice? Got a high instability. Well, maybe I could be a bit closer. I'm not quite so optimal in range. So I'll bring the ship a bit closer and see if that's just better. Okay. Now there's atmosphere. And if you remember to keep doors closed, because you are in space, you will maintain a breathable atmosphere. Because at some point you may want to take off your helmet, right? Okay, so slightly forward. I think I want to be something like 80 meters. Something like that, 80 meters. Think about there. Try that. And if that doesn't work, I'll have to come back up and slightly reposition and have a go with the Helix mining laser. And that will crack it. That laser has attitude, which is why I would rather crack it with this one. Okay, so I need to work on my positioning a bit there, but it's not terrible. As long as I can reach everything and outside and around it. Because when it breaks, right? So I could done with it being a little lower. It's good to know. And I'm close to optimal, so that's good. So around 80 meters I was about right then, because it works out to be about 70 to 65 meters-ish, if it was optimal. Why? Oh, there we go. Easy. Here we go. Gotta be really gentle with this. Concentration mode. Unstable rocks are just slippery little beggars. But that is why the torrent module. Did you see that charge speed? All you gotta do is flick it in there every so often. Holy shit. Alright, that'll crack. That's okay. Okay, right, now. I'm thinking... yeah, I'm gonna probably reposition now and get my arbor head on and crack that with a bit more of a gentle laser. Because it is worth doing things like that. I mean, I could have put a gadget on it, to be fair, to reduce the instability. I didn't think of that. Because I should have a bunch of gadgets in here. Yeah. What would I have put on there? Let me see. I would have done... no, definitely not that. No. Laser instability. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that probably would have been... but that would have added resistance. Yeah, that would have been the one though. I think Bormax. Out of any of the ones that I had. Oh, and I repositioned my Geo as well, because I found that that was the only orientation that it stopped, like, flickering the thrusters on and off. Oh, and I forgot to close that. I was gonna put a handheld repair in there, but I didn't have one on me. So, let's reposition. I'm still learning with the mole because I'm not accustomed to it. I was used to having a prospector. Right, I can see that they've all kind of spread in that plane. So I'm going to come around and put them all on that kind of angle, and right there, a little bit lower, there. Alright, now this should be out maximum. I don't know why it wasn't. Okay, one little look-see around. Okay, let's try that for positioning. Right, actually, you know what? Let's try and position myself so that I'm a bit more any mining head can get it. Do you know what I mean? That's how I should aim. Which should be about like, right, okay, so put it center console then, is what it's saying. And that should be pretty much like center ship. Center lower console is what I should aim for, like, okay. The ship's brand new. And I'm not an overly experienced mole pilot. I've flown it a couple of times. Here we go, over to the arbor head. This one should have a lighter touch. Have a look. Come on. Right, I want that one. Right. Why is my control for that inverted? Stick inversion settings. Right, mining. Mining throttle, no. No. Why would you invert that? That's better. It was kind of confusing me because the throttle was inverted. Yeah, that's better. Feels a bit more natural in its use now. Okay. I'll have that. I'll have every bit that's got that 700. Because I'm going to take anything that's over 700, basically. Because why not, right? It's all better than 500, which I can buy 500 in the shop. Or I can get 500 from dismantling looted items. So, anything over 500 you should really take. The 600 is not really that much of a gain. So I'm going to take anything over 700. That's going to be my doctrine. But obviously everybody should always be on the lookout for the Holy Grails. Is the 1000. It's the final band, like. It's like 900 to 999, and then the last band is like thousands. Ridiculous. Something like that anyway. Someone correct me if they actually know. Come on, up you go. Easy, tiger. I gotta resist the urge to like bounce my hand with a beat, because I'm gonna blow myself up and all the goodies. What we got? Yep. Oh, 30% piece there. 785, nice. Lots and lots of 785 in this chunk. I got 1.5 SCU almost. Just about 1.5 FCU there. There, little one. Yeah, thought you were hiding, didn't you? Nah. Nice, that brought me up to 1.8 SCU. Tasty. Right. 0.43%, I'm not even going to touch that. 40% of 262, not going to touch that. That is 19%. That's... yeah, okay. That's basically 1/5 of it, so... and if I'm lucky, I might break into like, you know, 5-6 pieces or so. This is the lowest power laser that I've got on the ship, and I got it for doing jobs like this, because otherwise it can be mean. There. Over there. Oh no, cheeky. Oh no. Get up. Oh no. Yep, right there. Okay, what we got? Oh no 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 no. See, I'm getting some 262 anyway. I got like 6 SCU of that, so whatever's like under 500, I'll probably end up using for like just selling it, you know? And that just pays for fuel, really. Barely. Well, should do. I got some other resources back at home base to sell, but I'll do it in bulk. I'm not gonna bother like just grabbing it like bit at a time, right? I'll wait until I've got like, I don't know, 20 or 30 SCU or so, and then I'll ship it out and sell it like that. Hey, what do we got? 20%. Might as well. Cheeky. Here we go. Hold on. Just tickle it. Wait, hey. Now then, behave. Don't be like that. Just hold right there. Hey, easy, easy. Tension. I'm not a master miner. It's just like something that you have to do in the verse, right? I have all respect for those that just do this to an expert level though. And there's probably other stuff that I can do. Maybe there's another mining head that I can grab as well. I'll have a think about it. One that's got some sort of like reasonably low power range, reduces instability, and reducing resistance. That's basically what it needs to do. Yeah, so I think that's everything. Yeah, 0.43%. I'm not going to mess with that. That's going to be like, what am I going to make with that? Right. See, and when we get suit lockers, there's suit lockers right there. That's going to be class. But there needs to be a door here to make that airtight so that we can change into our spacesuit there. Okay, here we go. Let's see what else we can find. Can I see the list of what I got? Yes, I can. So I got Taurite and I got some just inert materials. Right, okay. So, next. Right, that's going to be debris. Vexilite. And that's going to be debris. I might as well because Vexilite is on the list. That more Taurite. Okay. Torque imbalance. Why? Am I pushing it too hard? shouldn't be pushing it at all, really. I should just be flying anti-coupled. I don't know why I was. Right, 2 rocks it looks like. Nope. No. Where was that other Taurite? Oh, it's over there, isn't it? There we go. Sorry. Right, that was 661. Not worth the effort. 661. And 500. Nope. No, that's going to be debris. Let's narrow it in slightly. More Taurite. A lot of Taurite. I know I need it, I just don't know what for, I can't remember. Oh yeah, I can do that. Oh wow, that's horrid. I think I prefer to do that. You gotta watch this as well, because it keeps changing. Oh, excellent. Was that? Right, hold on, let me get a bearing. Station Alpha. Right, I want to go. I think that's going to be more debris. Yeah, looks like it. Yep. It shouldn't say unknown. Like, if you scanned it, it should like keep it up of what it was. No, that's gonna be debris. Debris. That's not though. Endinium, come to daddy. I know I need that. That stuff's rare anyway. And I believe it's used in certain ship components. And ultimately that's what I'm doing this all for, is to get some more ship components, or like stuff to make ship components. Ship doesn't like being forced to boost. Do I care? No. Boost. Right now, smack on the brakes. Go underneath. Hockey stop. Right, what we got? 618 and 729. Nice. Alright, I might as well take both of those, I guess, because it's such a rare resource. Right, I don't want to change off bearing too much, so I'm gonna get the 700 first. Right, 80 meters, lower mid console, right there. Leave it coupled. Right, I'm going to try the half stage first. Always try your workhorse laser first, because that's my middle ground power output laser, right? Anything that you can grab with that is good. Reach that one as well. I can. That's cool. Nice. That's a much better position then. Alright. Take that mode. I wish I could make it be in that mode by default. Alright, here we go. Hit the juice. Come on. Says impossible, but it's got a high instability, so surely. Anything? 38% resistance though. So if I've got anything that can be like, I got gadgets, so let's go and see what gadgets I got. There's bound to be a gadget that's going to reduce resistance. Oh, and I forgot to do that. Whoops. Let the airlock hold here. Come on, where's... No. In the 2 then. There we go, right. We've got optimal window, no. Resistance minus 50%. Instability plus 15%. Yeah, that'll probably do it. It likes doing that. It likes putting it on upside down relative to you. Alright. Now look. Hey, steady, steady. Nope. That's getting better. Axial scatter, one about midway then. Hey, behave. Right there. Right, so propagation. %. There we go. Activated. Right, ship. There. Can I get back in this way? Yes, I can. That's a big security risk, isn't it? But it is quicker for working like that. The odds of someone finding me there is just silly. Right, so there we go. Resistance 19% now. Let's have a go at that. Kidding me? Is it a case of mass at this point? Or simple, just not enough power? If that's the case, then I'll just... Yep, okay. Fine. Over onto the helix we go then. That's what she's there for. Okay. Helix time. All right. Come on now. Gonna be like that now, are we? Tell it now, huh? Come on, come on. Go. Rock cracked. Play funny fuckers with me, will ya? I don't think so. That's what the surge modules are for, laddie. Right, so 17%. 14%. I bet my gadget probably blew to bits though. 5%. Right, it seems to be 2 there. 6%. So I'm going to start with this one here. Alright, let's be nice and easy with this. And break. Come on. 30%, nice. Looks like it's fairly even distribution, which is okay. I'm pretty sure the 300 Lindinium will sell for something. I'm not going to take 92% inert though. Yeah, go on. I know it's only 13% of the mass that's got it, but... whatever. No. Okay. Have a look. 6%. Oh wait, 5%. 14%. Oh wait, can I vaporize these pieces? That would be kind of cool. Gets those bits that are undesirable out of the way. But I did shove my shield forwards. I should have been monitoring that, really. Where is it? No status. No, I'll monitor that. Okay. Here we go. Come on. Tickle, tickle. This is a tough piece. Probably because it's like distance edging. Okay. That worked. Alright, let's have a look at this little bit that's hiding. Yeah, I thought so. Let's have all of that. Nom 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 nom. Okay. And I'll have some small amount of tungsten for sale as well, maybe. Anything that's around 500 or lower is just sale value, really. Or ammunition, if it's used in any sort of ammunition. $30 plus the 3%. It's not a lot. Whatever. 76% lindinium. That's 5%. I'm not going to bother with that. Yeah. This one, I think. There. Easy now. Sell 94% of that. Okay, so what do we got here? Yeah, half of that is either sell or keep. Let that charge up. Don't be hasty. Getting there, nice and gentle though. It's a bit easier to control when you do this. I've been feathering it up a bit too much. I think I've been listening to too much of the music and just been and I need to like stop doing that. basically. I'm gonna end up blowing myself up. Nearly there. Okay. Dip it down a touch. Dip. And that should be good. Nice. No, it just gobbled that bit anyway then, alright. I'm just gonna grab that. Half of it. So. Okay, so and I can reach this one as well, right? Oh, partially. 600. I don't really want to waste the time for just 600 quality, to be fair. 700 and up. 700 and up. Got to be strict. Because I could be finding another one in this time otherwise, you know. Oh, wait, this way. I was using the... Forgot which mining head I was using, though. That was the big boy. Right, now. Ice, yeah, I'll go check out some ice. No, wrong one, that one. Weapons I don't need right now. There we go, sub 10k. I want my shields up because, you know, keep doing silly things with rocks. Then clicks out. Have a look. Oh god, that's awful. That's so bright. There's nothing immediately in my way. Turn that bitch off. 7 clicks. It'd be nice if I could come back with a few resources that are, you know, over 700. And I could just, like, start getting something done, right? Start using crafted items. I want to get my Carrack some crafted stuff if it's possible. But I might have to just do some of the smaller stuff first. Okay. See, 561, 659. No. No. Where is that one? $561. So bust on all of those. that is what? Condinium. That better not be the ones that I just done. Yeah, there's no way that you can see them from this range. Condinium and what? Debris. I'm still on the hunt. Something good. Right, let's see. Yeah, it's the ones I was just at, I think. Yeah. Okay, so... yeah, there we go. I'm going to jump to a new area. And hope that like it regenerates like a whole bunch of new stuff. Yeah, that one will do. Okay, so all my windows in the background need to behave. Right, there we go. And of course, as soon as I do that, it behaves itself a bit longer. Oh, it's warm in this place. Let me open a window a sec. Make sure there's some open windows. I was a gremlin. Oh boy, I'd be melting right about then. Right. Be right back. Yep, the temperature did indeed shoot up a little bit. So I had to go and do some emergency measures to reduce the temperature before my computer decides to cry and burn and decide to go, "You can't play anymore! You crazy fiend, it's too goddamn hot!" There we go. Decelerating. Oh. Head out this way. Right, good. There's nothing in front of me. Have a look. Narrow it in a bit. Excellent. Have us a bit of that. Oh, excuse me. Aluminium. Okay. Oh. Tickly chest then. Don't worry. Spared you guys that. Some of it anyway. Hey. What we got? 500 and Bores. Not really worth it. There. Come on. Oh, there's actually another one. So it's Corundum 500, no. What we got in this one? 600 and 500, no. Oh, that's a little piddly piece. And that's not even aluminium, you liar, that's Corundum. Alright. More aluminium. Let's grab some of that anyway, because like I need some, if I can find some good quality then I can make a really good, like, P4, I think it needs it. Some other handguns, rifles and whatnot. Nah, there's a sneaky hiding one in there. Let's have a look. 600. 600. 100. I'll have to sort out the music and see what I can do about it anyway. 100, okay. I think it might be the bitrate that I'm using, might be a bit low. Okay, so what do we got then? Over there. Three. That's not to three. There it is. I lost track of it now. I got a thing about these pistachios. And ever since I've discovered you can buy them shellless, I'm like, oh. Even though I like picking at the shells, I really do. It's part of the fun of a pistachio. But for when you're doing something like this, you can just like, nom. I'll have to give my guys some hydration in a minute. 100. Music needs to behave. 500. 500. Is that all the quality that there is around here? Check the ice. Oh, I munched them all. I need nibblies. Ooh, lots of little bitty things. One of them. Ice, Vexilite. Aluminium. Lots of crap around here. Right, I'll go for the ice first, then the Vexilite. And then that ice. Right, let's keep them all on the same plane. I don't lose track of them all. That up there. Let's have a look. Yeah, nice. 561, no. No, it's the same. That's the same. That's the same, okay. Off to Vexilite. Keep that ice on the same plane as the Vexilite, and then I'll probably check out whatever that is. Debris, I think. Oh, Vexilite. Okay. Vexilite, ice, Vexilite. Okay, fine. Or ice down that way. Okay. I thought they'll go to port. Keep it on the same plane. Makes it easier to find. Vexilite at 600. No. 700 Vexilite. It's only a 5%, but meh, something, I suppose. Is it worth it? No, probably not. Probably not. Probably worth just going straight for the ice and just checking that. Coming into position. Look like a little person that had been kicked out of his ship then, but it's probably just space dust. 500. 650. 650. 60. 560. That's a shame. Alright, let's check this Vexilite then. Right, so 700 or better, and we want like 10% if it's going to be a small asteroid or something like that, right? Want it worthwhile spending the time to crack it? $600, $700, and 10%. Well, 11%. Oh. No. That's what we're after. And then I'll be able to just go and grab the Carrack and park at Levski and just craft stuff. I'm inside the Carrack. Anything that I want, which would be rather nice. Did I open? Okay, here we go. Instability 900, that's insane. Okay. I'm in the optimal range, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and grab a gadget to reduce resistance. Right. I think it's probably going to be one of these saber modules again. Yeah, it's gonna have to be one of these saber modules. Right, grab that. Off we go. Spider-Man! Oh, no, don't do that. Behave. Nice. Oh, it's already 89%, huh? Oh, come on now. I can't click. Gimme. Hold on. attach. Give me that back. Maybe there's a better spot that I can attach it to, that I don't bob around so much. Oh, I was grabbing the wrong bit. Nah. 89%, okay. Propagation. Okay, that way. Field range. I almost had it there. It's there somewhere. 92%. Activate. There we go. See how much I've got left on this music? Oh, a little bit. Like 20 minutes. The next one. Right, so we're in the optimal range. Let's get the target into this type targeting. There we go. Bam. Okay, so let's see what we got now. Come on. Really? Really? Alright, fine. It's gonna be up into the helix then. It's gonna have to be. So I'd like to get some crafted mining heads as well. Can't remember what that requires. I don't even think I've got the blueprints, to be fair. I might have to do the Pythagorean things. Oh, run right past it. Whee! Oh. Okay. So, let's see if this laser is going to play nice. Because they don't always. It is a helix after all. Right, go. See what we got. Anything? No. Okay. Right, let's... Oh. I've run out of charges on the other one. Wow, okay. So, nothing. Alrighty then. That's a case of I need to go and equip a surge module. And I might as well just go change them both. Okay, surge module. Grab 2 of them. go out the proper way. Right, okay. Come on, music, behave. Okay, that is torrent, leave that one alone. This one. Come on. Up. Off you come. Right. And yeet into nothingness. Okay, now stop. I want my inventory. I want to drop one of these. Plop that there. Music, behave. Right, then grab this drop. Grab that. Hey, behave now. There we go. Just like that. Alright, that music is being silly now. Right, and that should now give me new surge ability. Give me 7 surges per module and they stack, so I can have 2 at a time. Which effectively like gives me double my laser power in a way. Right, there we go, there's my surge modules. Right. Boom. Boom. Come on. Wow. Still impossible? Okay. That's out of my range for now then. And that's with the gadget on there as well. I might as well go and get my gadget back. That's unfortunate. I need a crew to be able to get that one then. I am looking for crew. If any of you viewers want to come in, there's a link in the description that brings you to the Discord. Yeah, you'll need a game package, all of that jazz. Let's go get my gadget back then. Gotcha. That away. Just go up here. Let it repressurize. You can see 10%, 26%. 100%. Right, there we go. Then when I come back into here, there's no pressure differential. Take my helmet off. Have some cruise lux. Okay. Okay. Have another cruise. Wait, where's the rest of them? Oh, okay. Got one left. I thought I had 4, but I didn't. I had 3. Whatever. Okay, so I got more in the cargo hold of that anyway. What am I gonna do about this block? That's a pain in the ass. Right, I'm gonna have to like change the music over as well because it keeps doing that hiccup, and I don't like it when it hiccups. Let's try kill that one, and we'll try and do a Mozart in the... This one's Mozart in the dark. Leave the quality on to 40 locked. Right. Breaker stations and all might have stuff. Like, that's the problem. Backslide being impossible. Debris. All right. Not found any good ice yet either. What have I found so far? Let's have a look. I got mostly taurite, a little bit of lindinium. Well, it'd be nice if I could find something else. That's more taurite, maybe. Hurry up and get there. Can't scan what that is. Nearly there. $600. $500. $600. Londinium. I'll have to check my fuel situation soon. It should be okay. Down a little bit. $610, $662. And that's no good to me either. That's debris. Okay, so I'm going to check a new area. Let's go towards a breaker station. Ooh, right, my fuel's doing okay. Oh, it's getting awfully warm here, guys. I got the windows open, it's breezing through lovely, but it's still awfully warm. Right, let's see where we are on the map. Right, we should still technically be in... No? Okay, so it must be in pockets then. Yeah, there's nothing here. Wow. Nothing at all. Okie doke. Keep going. I found that like having these coolers makes no real difference, I think, when it comes to how fast your quantum drive cools off. Just how quick it gets rid of excess heat in your system. Which is mostly like mining lasers, I suppose, and weapons fire, but I don't think you really have to worry about it in this ship. I don't seem to be finding a whole lot around next. I mean, some lindinium, some bexalite. I could do with having a crew on board so that we can hit a rock with multiple lasers at once. That would make a difference. It looks like my quantum fuel's down 43%. You can see it down here. Hydrogen fuel is fuel for when I'm just flying around. Quantum fuel is for this kind of travel. Here we go. Okay. That's probably debris. Beryllium. Now then. Come to me, you beautiful little bitch. Whoa. And it's over 600. I'll make an exception in a material this rare. Because at least I'll be able to just start crafting something. And I can always replace the item, dismantle it, whatever. Okay. 70 meters, that'll do. Alright, down to my workhorse. I don't know what kind of mining head is good for what. So I set up just like 3 that's in 3 different power bands. And I start off with my Hofstede to try and crack anything. And this is my workhorse. Middle band of power. Right, let's see. 44% resistance. I might have to jump out and give this a wee tickle with the gadgets. Yeah, this is a gadget job. So let's go gadget myself. Pretty sure I got one on my person. Yes, I do. Okay. Okay, 34%, huh? Okay, propagation. There. Go. Right, ship. There. I always get lost. Yeah, here we go. Okay, here we go. Get this gadget attached rock as shot. Anything? Don't think I'm going to be able to do this one on this charge. No. Okay. Up to the big boy. Okay. And I learned something as well, that it counts those side mining arms as airlocks. Who'd have thought? Oh, what am I doing? That's the pilot seat. Get out of the pilot seat. Get into the helix. What am I playing at? Down this way. Right, here we go. Right then. Be nice to Daddy. No. Okie dokie. Let's slam. Anything? That's as much as I can feasibly put into it. Nothing. No. That's a kill. So Cerillium. Something else that I cannot mine unless I've got someone with me. Great, CIG. Thanks a lot. So unless I go and like somehow go and get a crafted mining head off to somebody else that's from a group that managed to get it, you know? I might have to try to arrange a group mining thing. Oh, what am I doing? I didn't mean to get in the... I meant to just hop out this way. I hate long animations. CIG, fix. Please fix. Like, make a cancel kind of thing. Because I'm sure someone will be able to cancel that. Okay, so then, that's problematic. That means I can scratch off looking for civilian and some of the higher tier stuff then, until I can get someone to come with me. At least 1-2 people would be better, so that we can man all lasers. Right, okay then. Let me think about this. What do I want to do about this then? Obviously I can't grab what I want in there. Right, how much have I got in the hopper? Like a third? Yeah. Okay. Maybe I need to go and check out some different areas now then. At least I know I can find Ceruleum, but the but it's just too much. Alright, I'll go and drop this stuff off at Levski, then I'll go over to Pyro, I think, again. Well, that's disappointing that I can't mine something like that on my own. Dancing Gateway? No. Well, I could just skip over and go, but why risk it if the refinery's right there? Yeah, for me it's a case of like, why bother trying to like run around getting something I can't get right now? Gotta be a bit more practical with your time, haven't you? I'll be able to land and refuel. Empty out the hopper. And then I might as well jump to Pyro, because that's where the other good resources is going to be, right? Go make sure that my spawn is set at Gaslight. Yeah, I'll just do that. I think I could probably do with making a bit of money at some point as well. Still want to buy a Perseus, and that's going to be like, well, 40 million when I think about upgrades as well. Good. How are you? I mean, it's going okay. I got some decent resources on the last run to Pyro. I got a couple of reasonable resources now. I don't know if it'll do anything. Oh, I can have a look while I'm in flight. Good to know. So you can see down by here, got some tungsten, lindinium, taurite, yeah. But I was hoping to get some Ceruleum and a few other things as well, but it seems that those higher tier resources is going to require me getting a crew. I usually stream on Mondays and Wednesdays, and sometimes on Fridays and Saturdays, depending on what's going on. But my normal days are Mondays and Wednesdays. Assuming that I'm home, because I have a very busy summertime, and I go back and forth with festivals, and yeah, I do a lot. But generally, Mondays and Wednesdays is my streaming days. Thank you. People are more than welcome to come in, come and chat. Am I coming at this a little bit quick? Perhaps. Pucker up your cheeks. Gonna thread the needle. Woo! That was close. I love this game, it's crazy. Oh, my music keeps being silly. YouTube in the background. Hit the brakes. Where are we going for my... Ah, perfect. Right there. Sort out some music in a sec. That one's being mischievous with me. I'm gonna change style, I think. Or, yeah, we'll see. We'll have a look in a sec. But yeah, this game, it's very complex sort of game. Very, very complex. If you love a game that you can absolutely waste hours on, and sometimes not even get anything accomplished, then welcome to the verse. But yeah, it can be really enjoyable, really rewarding. It can be really punishing. That made me jump. It just started playing in the background. I'm getting trolled by my own system. Oh, it's playing a little violin just for trolling me. Bitty bitty violins. See, I thought I fixed that problem. That's so frustrating. Right, right, music needs to be sorted. Behave. go. See if that helps. Nope. Straight away. Right, back to D.O.C.P, where I need to store the ship. Of course you can. Go ahead. I was tempted to say no just because you asked me that. But yeah, sure. That's what I'm here for. If it's something that I can answer, I shall do so if I'm able. Yeah, that. Okay. To the refinery.
Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers. Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers.
Performance is getting a little choppy. Oh, no, surface. That's not where I'm going.
Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers.
Please follow designated routes and refrain from approaching tanks.
Okay, here we go. Start our work orders. So, what you want to do first off is select your workhorse. Select whatever one you're going to do. I always do the slow, cheap one because I'm not in any kind of rush to grab these. And grab your high precious ones in one stuff. Right, and you will often need to there we go, it went away, good. Reselect it again, and then the less precious stuff then can all go in the same, oh wait, hold on, the 500 stuff go in that one. It actually speeds up the overall.
Please follow
Oh,
designated routes and refrain from approaching
that.
tanks.
I wish it would just save the last one used. I find it does actually speed this up when you do this. Right, and then the low priority crap. Three hours. Yeah, see, that's the large amount of low priority crap. And now I get my good stuff sooner than the crap. Right? Always worth remembering to do that. And then we go over here, go to the mall, and you'll see it still has inert materials. Sell that. Done. What was it you were going to ask me, Anne? There we go, let's have a look. Really like a stream, but I feel like it's I'll have a think. Still early days for my channel, yeah. So this is what I got so far. I'm going to be selling all of this low-end crap. All of the 500 stuff I'll probably sell as well, unless I just need it for ammo or filler. And then the 900 and 800, 700s, that's all crafting materials. But getting there. No, but to be fair, like a lot of like if you're on about this stuff that's on here right now, I like it minimal. I don't like too much extra thrown on there. Ah, so a bit of self-plugging there.
Capsule now approaching station.
Not on stream,
Stand clear of disembarking
and I'm not going to be
passengers.
like going to go through all of that on stream. But
Capsule
yeah, I
now
generally
approaching
I
station.
like things to
Stand clear
be
of disembarking
minimal.
passengers.
That's just me. I like people to see most of this, and I do a lot of the custom stuff myself that I haven't actually released yet because it's still early days, like I said. Oh, Grand Barto. And I got a lot of org orientated artwork to come yet as well, which has been done by some of my org members.
Station momentarily.
There's some cool talented people in my org. Right, here we go. I do. It's in channel description. But if you're looking for paid work, I'm not looking for hiring for paid at the minute. Mostly because I can get everything I need done without needing to pay for it. Go. Oof. It is getting hot. Hot, hot. I'll have to go and check the temperature in a minute. If it's getting much hotter, I might have to shut the server down. We'll see. DIG, please fix that. Okay, here we go. Let's sort my fuel out. Damage as well. Fuel up. There we go. Now, stop that. Then we want pyro. Exit in here. And go. I'll have to get some water, so I shall be right back. Okay. Oh, I forgot to check what the temperature was. 2 seconds. That's okay. We're okay. Opening all of the entrances has helped. It's dropped it a degree. It's out of the danger zone. Technically, I should probably do that while I'm in quantum. Yeah, and I'll leave that up because I'll want that bulb. Why is that jump point detected but not showing me? Yeah, it's there. I do have a jump module. Okay. The anus is opening. The space anus. The spanus. Will I make it? Or will it snap shut? Who knows? But I'm flying as fast as I goddamn can. Flying at it like a madman. Ha! To Valhalla! Let me in. To Valhalla! I'm bouncing. No! Yay! Oh crap. What? Yeah. Here we go. It's a little bit of a wiggly one. Straight out into Gaslight. Go. Gigs, okay. So guys, have you got any favorite spots you like to mine? Anywhere you want me to check out? Hit me up in the comments, give me a shout. Here we go. Hard not to dance with the music. And here we go. Always make sure to set your spawn to the local space station when you're working. As I intend to be working around this area, this is where you want to set your spawn. Be nice when they come with some more liveries for these like ships, but I really want my Arastra. Oh, I want the Arastra. It's not in game yet, so I know I gotta wait. But I want it now. Now. Okay. Go. Which way was it? Medical. This way.
Hey, what's up?
Medical clinic. There's the clinic. Go straight in the silly tubes. And it's right there. Is it still set? Current region, yeah, it still is set. Okay, good. So I didn't actually need to land. It was just, and then all of that I did in Nyx was just like, if I'd have died in Nyx, it would have sent me to Gaslight. That's funny.
No sweat. Welcome.
All right, head back on board. Get on in. Right, see if I can stop him from doing that annoying boosty thing. There. Is that all it took? There. Better. Silly thing. Okay. Might as well refuel while I'm here. Get in the habit of doing that. Shit, port's unlocked. Gonna have to fix that. There we go. Right. Fuel done. Spin around. And out we're gonna go. Right, Pyro 5. Away you go. Let's go there. Go. I love that drop. Right, so I know I'm gonna need silicon and all kinds of stuff, yeah? That's 600, 500, that one's closer. Just aiming to get a little bit closer to the planet, not all the way. Still a long way down, yeah. Okie dokie. What we got? Baradom and gold. Well, let's go and see what kind of gold we got then. There be gold in them there hills. And Baradom. Is that one of the ones I'm looking for? Yes, it is. Ooh. Oh, the goodies. What's that? What is it? Oh. It's got power. What is that? What are you sneaking around the place? I say that's a vehicle of some description. What be you? No? Valakar. Ah, okay. I'm not messing with no Valakar. Okay. How am I going to access said gold ore? Ah, there. 500. $597. No. No, not the Valakar. I want the Baradom. Now, is this a gem? It is. Okay. Come to me, my little gemlings. What do we have? Let's get a nice little angle so I can get a good look at all of them. All the little gemlings. Alright, 287. 287. No, they're all... Don't tell me they're all low quality. That will disappoint me. 578. Okay. 570. $570. $656. I'm gonna guess that they're gonna be rare enough to make that worthwhile. That'll have to do. Okay. So, let's grab some Beradom gems, eh? Okay, good. Just wanted to make sure I could get back in. Alright, I'm gonna leave it like that just in case Valakar come along. I want somewhere to run away into. Like a fucking scene out of Dune over here. And those Valakar will come and attack you like a goddamn worm out of Dune. Alright, this is the first one at 500, I believe. Yeah. Reduce the power a little. Hold it right there. And there we go. Another 200. It's at the top here somewhere. 200. It'll be these top ones here somewhere. $656. There. Hold up. Here comes another lot of gems. Just like that. $578. And Aphorite gems as well. I got to keep an eye out for some good ones of those. As well as like Hephaestonite, you've got to keep an eye out for that. Okay, hold that there. Okay, ready to pick up. I don't think those two were they? No. A couple more of these, maybe, I think it was. One or two of these. Yeah, that one was one of them. Yeah, so at least it's not a total waste this play session. I can get plenty of gems. I'm just gonna need some crew to get some of the higher tier goodies. Oh, dipped down too much. There. Keep it about there. Shouldn't be long now, and then it'll be. Go. Tuck them all up. $200. I think that was it actually. I'm just double checking. $200. Yeah, I think that's all of them. Excellent! That's all of the ones that's worthwhile grabbing. Can I walk up and in? Nope. Of course not. Right, that should be facing it the right way anyway. No, that one. And in you get. Right, this should now fix itself. Right, so I filled half of it then. Right there. Okay. So now I need to open that. And then open this. Close that back up. Alright, and this empty box should be empty. Empty box should be empty. Top box should be empty. And that's when I designated gems. Up we go. Alright. That's some Beridom collected. think that's more Baradom. Yeah. Might as well check it out. Malakar. Gold. Okay, I'll check that out next. Yeah, before I get out, let's have a little look-see. 578, 200, 656. Looks like it's the same quality bands. Yeah, so there's like 2 of them that's worth grabbing from there. Okay, that's touchdown. Looks nice and flat. Engines off. No thumpy vibrations to attract anything, and lower power to not attract anything. Right. Head on down. Right, I'm gonna put this back in here. Just because it keeps getting in my way for a minute. All right. Grab a couple of gems. Sounds like the music that should have been on Game of Thrones. Only there. Yeah, so with any luck then, once I finish doing a few mining runs, I should have enough that I can just get some reputation done with a few things, and maybe get some Battaglia stuff done as well, which gets you some blueprints and some ships. That's always nice. Okay, so I can't get in at that any. Nope. Nope. Well, I think that's it for this area. I was trying to see if I could spin around and like reverse stop myself, but it seems like you just float when you try and do that with this. There we go. I was walking backwards up against the ladder, because that usually like straightens you up. And then I can just pop that there. Okay, let's make sure this fixes. Right, should fix it. Yeah, right, there we go. Oh, bloody engines. Really long animation. Right, there. They went quiet. There we go. That's better. Take them gems out. Pop them in the gem box. It's nice that you can stack them now, though, like that. So that's nice. Okay. Let's see if I can find this gold now. It goes over here. Yep. Was I grazers? Okay. Have a look, what we got? Bexelite and gold at 550. Not really concerned with that. $644 gold. Not really. Probably Valakite, yeah. A lot of Valakar then. Baradom over there. A lot of Valakar. Bloody everywhere. Worm-ridden planet. Who likes that? Like, they are literally everywhere. Right, let's have a look. There's a few of them here. 656. Saw one right away. Right. 578. 578. I got a lot of those. Right, so 700 or better. I'm not even gonna take the 650s now, because I got like 50 of those. Oh, work order completed at Levski. Nice. Iron. We'll check out this gold first, just because it's close. $597 Bexelite and 500 gold. Not interested in that. 786 gold. And I don't even have to crack it. Right, leave that right there. I could just scoop that up because it was all purple. There we go. Scoop that up and get gone. Okay, iron. Let's see what kind of state this iron is in. Balakar everywhere. Goddamn worms. Whole planet's got worms. $700 iron there, nice. I'll take that. 500. 600. And 600. No, I'm gonna take this one. Do I have speed limiter? There we go. Why is the speed limiter not working? That should have limited it. Don't know why it's not. Okay, whatever. Maybe if I come out of that. Where is the key binding for speed limiter then? Ah, don't seem to have one. Okay, so that's not actually bound to anything then, is it? Weird. Vehicle movement. Absolute. Yeah, there we go. There, that's better. Right. I don't think I can affect the speed limiter when I'm in the mining chairs. Right, here we go. Get into my workhorse. Right, here we go. Power, excellent. We'll get a crack on this. Right, just be a little bit patient now. Look at that exact optimal space. At least this should help towards some better stuff anyway. Come on, a little bit more power. Takes a lot, this thing. There we go. Now let's hold down here. There. Grab that. Iron 300. I think the 300 iron will probably end up getting used as just ammunition. Okay, and break. Over 1 SCU now, good stuff. Excellent, we'll have that. A little bit of good stuff that was hiding there. Okay, and that's it for there. 1.2 SCU for that bit. We might spend a couple of days out in the bush. Just being picky about what we grab. But we got everything we need aboard, so we can spend a few days out and about. Valakar everywhere. Baradom, Baradom. Don't really want more unless it's like 900 or 800-900. Better. Okay, let's see. There looks like there's a few here. There's a fair chance of something good. Okay. 200 still. All of this is like 200 so far. Wow. $656. Just one of them. That's not worth landing. It's really not. More Baradon. Be nice if I could get a quality like filter, you know? So I know that everything it picks up is over minimum quality would be nice. We have a cluster there. $78. 200. 656. Anything over 700 is what I'm looking for now. Doesn't appear to be. Tungsten. We'll have a look at this tungsten, see if it's any good. Just ignore the Valakar. They seem to be everywhere. $698 Laranite. That might be good enough to get the bonus. No, I'll just grab these then. Alright, lock that down. here. Swing to the right, just pick up that little purple bit. That bit, just grab that. Right. Come on, off we go. Right, okay, let's be patient now. Nudge it up a little more. Once you start getting it up, you just want to be patient, really, because it'll charge. You don't want it to charge too fast, because you won't be able to rein it back and hold it, and that's why you just end up overcharging and blowing it up. It's not a very big rock though. Hold it there. Grab the tungsten. Little tiny bit of laranite, and actually no, that's too much inert to be grabbing. That's okay. Grab that bit. Okay. That's all that's worth grabbing at that one. Okay. Nearly safe. Let's grab any of these jumps. Like that. And then you want to jump a few gigs. Something like that should be fine. Okay. Now, you want to get everything ready now to go dark. So you turn off everything that you're not using. Coolers go down to minimal. Even the radar can be switched off at this point. Right, and you want the thing locked down. You can switch off your engines, then switch your shields down to minimum, and you'll see that cooler on minimum, life support minimum, shields minimum. I get a sub 4K energy reading. Nice and safe. Nice and safe. And then, oh, is that a... Okay. And then what you want to do is up here. And lie down in the top port side one. The only one that works for this. So, thank you all very much for watching, guys. I had a good time. It's been not too bad. We found some good resources, and we got some stuff aboard ready to drop off when we fill up a bit more. But for the time being, that's it, guys. So, 07s everyone.